This chest is not clickbait. I have found an amazing glitch in Starfield that allows you to stack refilling certain items over and over so you can grab them all in one trip. There's a lot of testing. There's probably better locations, but I happened across this today and I had to share this. So as you can see here, this weapon case has all these weapons in it, all this ammo. And I'm going to explain how this works. But first, I'm going to take all the ammo. And the reason I'm going to take all this ammo is to show how it's working very simply, because I think it's easier that way. I also want to mention that, look at this. This is also all from a case. Not only that, I have more. These don't refill, these ammo cases. But if I go down to down here, and I go all the way back, this is just to show, like, there's probably better locations for this. This is why I'm so excited. This is something that can be really useful if it's not changed after they fix the weapon cases in your base. And also, of course, as you saw, this works with helmets and stuff. Look at this. We have all of these here. All of these weapons. I've already taken the ammo, so I can show this off later. And I do want to say that if you go up, we're going to check a mannequin real quick. If I can find it. I don't believe the mannequin resets. I just want to... Where's that mannequin? I hate that I'm forgetting where it's at. I might have to give up on it if I can't remember. But there is a mannequin in here, and I don't think it duplicates like these do. Because mannequins are just a little different. Somewhere. It's right around here, right? It's right around here. I know it is. Oh, look at this. All of these weapons stacked up. Now, the reason these are stacked up is because I was doing a different exploit and didn't know this was happening. I'll have a link to the other exploit in the pinned comment, by the way. This is wild. I didn't know. I didn't know what I had found. God, where is that? I hate that I'm not finding the mannequin. I'm going to go back and I'm going to come back and do it, okay? I don't want to waste time here. I want to go ahead and show you how this is done. Oh, there's the mannequin. So here's the mannequin. Let's just double check. Okay, so you can see the mannequin did not do it, so we don't have to worry about mannequins. All right. Now, let's head out of here so I can show you this glitch, explain how this works, and why you might want to do it. That's a big one. So when you go and reset a location, which is something I've been testing lately on my channel, if you're subscribed, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And what I found is that there's a lot of locations you can reset using Venus and get items. But the trip to go do it actually kind of sucks. So what this is theoretically a way to make it so you can stockpile. For example, you saw how long it took me to go through this area. I can stockpile that. I can do a much shorter trip and then have the loot stack and then get it all at once. So there's also a weird bug here that happens sometimes when I leave. Don't know what that's about either, but we'll get through it. All right. So where are we at? Where are we? Well, hopefully the game doesn't crash. Okay, we're at Grissom. This is in Alpha Centauri. This is right at the beginning of the game. This is at the Deimos Armored Transport. So you can get here right at the very start of the game, which is cool. We're also going to go over here to Sol, which is right at the start of the game. You can start doing this. We're going to go to Venus, and I'm going to land. Do I have an outpost? I don't. I don't have an outpost. Why don't I have an outpost? That's a good question. I just still don't have one. Now, I should have picked up all of those weapons. I could have picked up all those weapons to show that they'll refresh, but I took all the ammo. That way, you can see the ammo has refilled, and you can see that the weapons did respawn. That's how I'm going to prove that this works. So, we're going to go through here, and we're going to go inside, because I don't have an outpost here, and you won't either if you're at the start of the game, or you're just too lazy to build one. Go ahead and sit down in your actual ship, and wait 6 hours. Now, what you would normally do is, for your 6-hour wait here, what you would normally do is you would do 6-hour wait, you would go back to the Deimos ship, you would make that whole trip, you'd have to re-unlock the doors, and all of that. Now, by the way, if you're not in the Crimson Fleet, you're going to have a fight when you get there. All those guys that were friendly, that's because I'm in the Crimson Fleet. But you're going to have to fight the whole time there. And, like, fight through the whole thing. Let's say you don't have the Crimson Fleet on your side. This will allow you to stack without having to go through the whole thing. So we're going to go back to Alpha Centauri. And then we're going to go back to Grissom, okay? So we're going to go back to Grissom. We're going to set course. And all we're going to have to do is we're going to have to dock. So there's the ship. And you should be facing it, I believe, every time you spawn in. I know early on in the game I had problems finding ships somehow. You're just facing it. So we're just going to get up close. And eventually it'll tell me dock. I'm going to hold R. So now I'm docking with this ship. Now, for the record, there is no way to take this ship. It's just a static spawn. So it is what it is. So we're going to get here. And I believe you have to board. So we're going to board the ship. The moment this boards it, every one of those chests, all those weapon cases, those wall mounts, everything I showed, except the mannequin because it didn't work, all of those just got an additional weapon with additional ammo. And instead of going all the way through, all you have to do, turn around and go to the cockpit. And then once you do that, we're going to undock. Now, if this works in other locations, if you can do this at outposts, if you can do this at random other ships or star stations or whatever, as I said, could be crazy. So now that we're undocked, we're going to go back and we're going to go to Venus. I'm going to wait again, and this next time I'm going to go in and I'm going to show all of those are going to have 2 new weapons. I'm going to show it by showing it has the ammo for the 2 new weapons. Every time you make this trip, you'll be able to add a new weapon. So instead of you going through and collecting, rare this time and epic this time, you could theoretically do this 20, 30, 40 times, and all of those weapon cases will have a brand new weapon, brand new ammo, have a new chance at a legendary. Now, I will say that final area with all the really cool stuff, and this is going to suck, it uses master locks. And I'm going to be honest with you, the reason it's stockpiled so high is because I don't have that unlocked on this character, and I'm going to have to show it to you with console commands. But this is a proof of concept because there's probably other locations this works. And if you have the master pass, if you have the locks, as I said, you only need to get through it one time, and it'll have all those legendaries and all those rares and all those epics waiting for you. And every time you reload this place, all those novice locks and everything like that, in that ship, they reset, which sucks. But that also means that if you're leveling up, you can check out my leveling guide. What that means is you can level up and level up your lockpicking, get to master, get in there. It's nice. I'm probably going to do that myself to get master lockpicking because I got a bunch of places I want to test. So we're going to go back to Grissom. All right. So we're going to go forward here. And I'm just going to show that all of those have doubled up. And I'm also going to show that the main chest, I forgot to show it this time. I don't think I did. The main chest for this location does not double. So the final chest that's meant to be the big reward I'll show it at the vault. It doesn't double up, but the locked chest next to it does. The locked room does. So here we are. We're going to board. And time to go and take a look at all those new weapons. Now, of course, those little ammo chests and stuff laying around, they also don't dupe. I think it has to be something that has a display, a physical display of the weapon. That seems to be the requirement. But we're going to go over here. We're going to open this door. We're going to get annoyed by the zero grav, which is... You run this place, I swear. You run this place 20, 30 times, like I have, testing different things, and you start getting annoyed by it. So here we are. Go around the corner, open, and look, I got a rare. And you can see here, if I go to transfer, we have 2 of these. So this did, and they were 2 different stacks. This wasn't here before, so that's a 36,000 rifle. As I said, this does not stack, so you can loot that every time if you're in a place. Anyway, we're going to go through and look at some more, because we got to go to the end. We're going to go here. As you can see, this door is reset. This is reclosed. You have to redo this every time. This is, again, why being able to stockpile and not having to... being able to stockpile and not having to, do this every single time is just such a blessing. Here we go. Oh, look at that. We can go ahead and take the case list. We also take the light fuse and look at that. As you can see, I've been through it a lot. This novice door, I unlocked it one time. I don't know what's behind this or anything worth checking, but that has relocked. As I said, you can do lock picking to get those done. Go over here to show it. Now, while this does not reset, like it does not stack, the mannequin will reset every time. And in fact, it's just like all the other mannequins where you can quick save in front of it, open it later. Here's another novice that, oh, I didn't mean to do that. But here's another novice. I don't know if there's any weapons or anything in there that would be stacking. I haven't checked that out. But we're looking more for the core stuff. So we're going to head through. It's just exciting to find this because I'm just one of those things where I'm like, as soon as those weapon cases in your base get fixed, man, that's going to suck for some people wanting to like stockpile a bunch of weapons or try a bunch of different ones, see a bunch of different mods, get a bunch of ammo. And this, not nearly as good, but theoretically could be very useful. We're going to open that. And it might not be something they patch. I mean, there is, like, it's not like you're going to randomly come across this in any, like, game-breaking way, like you would, the glitch for, like, a chest under the map. Or, like, people just found that, right? Like, without trying weird stuff. Hold up. Why can't I go up? Let me up. I am in... Okay, there we go. Come on, give me gravity. Yeah. Sometimes gravity seems to break. Like, not work right, and I can't go upwards, and I don't know why. So anyway, open this up. The zero grav, in my opinion, definitely needs some work. Maybe I'm just bad at it. But as you... Like, I was trying everything to go upwards, and I couldn't do it. And I don't know why. And... maybe I just need points in more zero grab stuff? I don't know. I should just max out a character. Let's be real. Alright, we're gonna cut through. Alright, we're gonna go another location where sometimes gravity getting cut puts you in a weird place. Take the shortcut back. Slide through here. Oh, went too far. There we go. Turn around. Now we gotta go up here. Alright, and up we go. And also, every time you do this, there's all sorts of other stuff. The contraband chest hidden here doesn't dupe as well. So here you can see we didn't get a duplication here. This is just a random load of this does reset every time, but you're not stacking like you are over here. As you see, this is a master lock that I don't have the levels for. So just the showcase. There we go. And sometimes, like, helmets and stuff, I think will, like, glitch out of these, which is weird. But you can see, like, that's not looking right. And, oh, there you go. There's... Like, there's a... Oh, there's... Oh, it's just that credit stick. Anyway. Open the case. Transfer. There's White Hot and Ultra Mag. So we got 2 new weapons here. And right here... can I even get into the transfer here? Yeah. This helmet display has 2 new here. If you counted before, you'd see them. I don't know if it was any of the new rares. But yeah, pretty cool. Not, like, this isn't clickbait. Like, this is an actual chest that I found. I had been doing runs, repeating this area, and when I finally decided, you know what, I'm going to use a console command and just look what's in here, this is what was waiting for me, which is absolutely crazy. Literally crazy.